what if we played a little different this time? This is my brand new island. I've done ones before. We didn't really get very far, so let's start it again. Welcome back to Maplebrook. We are starting fresh though with a brand new island, but with some challenges. We are going to turn this into a little bit of a rags to riches challenge. Now, it's going to be fairly easy. It's not all the rules of the original rags to riches. This one I made a little bit easier, less, I don't know, like overwhelming maybe, and good for just starting out. Just to add a little bit of fun to the game, or a little bit more fun. I don't know, challenge, a little more challenge and fun. So my rules for my rags to riches is it is a farm edition. So I can only sell crops and fruit. I can't get bells, golden tools, crops, and select fruit from treasure islands. And there's no other rules. My rewards is a free sale day after paying off my house. What that means is I can sell anything. So the day after, or even like if I want to sell stuff the day of and after I sell my house, oh my gosh, pay off my house loan, I can sell anything. But then after that day, the next day when the house is upgraded, I gotta go back to selling the crops and the fruits. I can earn treasure island trips every time I save 100,000 bells in the ABD, or the bank. Now, treasure island trips, I can get nearly whatever I want, except for what's listed in the rules. No bells, golden tools, crops, and select fruit. Now, the select fruit is fruit that I can't get more of my cherries, more of my sister fruit, and more of the fruit that the mom sends you, if they're different fruits. The only fruit I can get is just one bunch of whatever fruit I don't have. So, if you're playing solo, that's a little easier to get fruit. And I can stock up on like Nook Mile tickets for better villager hunts, decorations, and stuff like that, DIYs. There's really no other rules for that. Now, the goal of this challenge is a fully upgraded house. I haven't decided if I'm going to include the storage upgrades as well. Is that counted as a fully upgraded? Or is it just all the rooms and the house is fully paid for and then the storage is just separate? It has to be a 5-star island. And there has to be 1 million bells in the bank. Also, photos of all 10 of my dream villagers. So the villagers who I definitely want to be on the island, I have to get their photos. Having the starters photos, that's a cool thing to aim for, but it's not like part of the challenge. And really, this is just a fun thing to do. I don't know, I just thought it'd be fun. So I'll explain a little bit while this is playing in the background of our starting of what Maplebrook is. Maplebrook is gonna be a fall island, eventually. We're gonna work towards that. The dream adjust will be set in the fall time, but I might be playing this throughout the whole year, maybe even through December. Maybe we'll have Christmas on this island. But then once I'm finished, I'll set it back to the fall time. So it's gonna be a fall, kind of a farm core island, or almost, yeah, farm core mixed with like cottage core. So just a cozy island, and that's how I wanted this playthrough to be. I like chaos and such, but I want it to be a little bit more of the cozy side. So with all that, it's already started behind me, but let's get started officially. I'll set down the plots. Now I need to gather supplies. And I kind of edited this quite fast. Because a lot of the time, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to be 100% honest. I tend to skip this part when I'm watching someone else's first island playthrough. And I love watching people start new islands. And I like when they skip to the naming part, you guys already know the name. But, like, I've played this game since launch, almost. And I've watched it a lot. I know how it goes. I've had a couple of islands now. But, yeah, so I kind of skipped around a little bit. And I am excited. Something that's kind of funny too, I not just noticed, but I noticed when the intro part. I'm the odd one out, other than being the only human. We have Tammy. We have Teddy. We have Tom. We have Timmy and Tommy. We have like the T team, the T team names. And I'm Jen. Well, with all that, I'd say after this, we're going to go straight into the party and the naming. And I don't know. I'm not very good at voiceovers, I guess, or come up with stuff to talk about. One thing I'll say with this playthrough is that I'm just looking for not necessarily a full completion island. This is like, let's decorate a farm cottagecore island with a challenge. So with like completing the museum, I might consider it. I'm gonna like work towards it. We're gonna have a full museum. I've debated in the last time I played Maplebrook if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna do a full museum. And then I'll just kind of, as we play through it, I'll donate stuff. I don't know if I'll stress out about trying to find every bug, creature, fossil. I have another island called Daydream. It's essentially my forever island. I did use treasure islands a lot on that island. And now that everything's paid off though, and some of the stuff I did pay off like on my own. I've got all the storage upgrades. And now I'm just working on my museums. My fossils are finally done. I had one fossil left. And I use this app called Animal Crossing. I forgot what it's called, but I will... There's a lot of Animal Crossing apps on there, but it's like an Animal Crossing planner app. So you can create your island on there, pick out from the villager list your villagers, add them to your island. And then you can mark off different things like the NPC visiting for the day, how much you paid for your turnips, what items you've gotten. You can do, I think, a full catalog on there. And then there's also a section for red for all the artwork. And it shows like which artwork is real and fake. And then also there is the Critterpedia. So you can mark off which critters you have and which ones you've donated. So it's super handy for this. So I'm excited to at least finish that island, Daydream. But that island is more just like I said, a forever island. So the current theme is Fairy Core. But my next theme, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. What I'm going to do is once I finish Fairy Core, I'll upload the dream address. I'll do a little tour on YouTube. I might do some playthrough videos on that too, if you'd like. But once I'm done with the Fairy Core, I'm actually going to go ahead and decorate a room in my house as Fairy Core. And I don't know, I'm debating about taking a Slumber Island and decorating it Fairy Core as well, like maybe building some of the builds that were in my island. And just have like a corner or section, split the island up in different corners, and then that will be my Fairy Core section. So the next theme will be just whatever I dream up. I don't know yet. I kind of want to do a Western theme. I think that'd be kind of fun to do. How about my villagers dress in like little cowboy outfits? But we'll see. I'm definitely excited about playing this island a little bit more slower pace mixed with a little bit fast pace as well, just because of like the element of the challenge. But kind of a mix of playing the game as you're meant to be playing it, but then also with a sprinkle of getting some items. Because that's the hardest part about this game, is getting like the DIYs. And if you have a forever island, like I don't play it every day, so to speak. So like during the cherry blossom season, it's really short. And I rarely get any of the cherry blossom DIYs. And I love those items, so I do use treasure islands for that, like the mush furniture and stuff like that. So I'm not against using anything, or using treasure islands for those kind of items. The only thing on my Forever Island Daydream, or Forever so far, is that the golden tools, I'm not getting those from treasure islands. I do get them sometimes for my other islands if I just kind of doing more of a fast pace, but like get to the building part. Just having the golden tools are so much easier. They have more durability. They do break, but they do have more durability. But with Daydream, I recently got, what did I get? The watering can. And I've never gotten that before in any of my islands. The only one I've gotten in Cherry Bay, I believe, was the slingshot. So this island, I'm not going to work so hard to get the golden tools, but I cannot get them through treasure islands unless I am a little more lenient on myself. Or maybe I can get them after I get like the fully upgraded house, like do all those things. The 5 stars, million bells, and photos. Maybe that will be like the final reward if we're still working on the island then, which we probably are gonna be. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, in Daydream, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting any of the golden tools through treasure islands. The one thing I don't like about getting golden tools on treasure islands is that the treasure island set in different dates. So the last time I went to a treasure island and got golden tools was on the same Switch when I was gonna do that Minecraft island. I went ahead and like got prepared. I got max bells, golden tools, and the golden tool achievement was in 2022. And I'm like, oh, it's 2026. So that's the only con if you care about like the dates on your little card, your Nook Mile card. But other than that, I'm not against it. But for Daydream, I want to earn them because I've never done that before. So like kind of learning how you can earn them and then going towards that. Another thing I'm doing on that island is getting all my Nook Mile achievements. There are some that are going to be tough. I think the fishing ones are going to be like really tough. For this island, Maplebrook, I'm not too worried about those. Mostly just to earn the Nook Miles because I will be able to go to treasure islands once I have 100,000 bells saved up. Oh, maybe, I don't know if that should be a rule, if that can't be used towards anything, like it just has to be saved, and then I have to save like the loan amount separately. Ooh, that would be a challenge. But that would make it, like, that would be like a good challenge. Maybe I'll add that. But with a treasure island visit, I can get Nook Mile tickets at least. And that's the main thing I use Nook Miles for. At the beginning, I'll use the Nook Miles to get the expanded pockets and the hair sets and all that. But yeah, I think this will be like a fun challenge. Now that I added a new rule. But yeah, if you guys want to play along, I have the little graphics. I can upload them somewhere. You're more than welcome to play along. You don't have to do farming. I just know that Maplebrook is going to be a farm town, so you can use anything. Like if you're doing like an under the sea mermaid theme or something like that, or pirate, like maybe you can only sell seashells. I feel like that would be tough. Maybe seashells and sea creatures. Like, you can mold this to whatever you want to do just to give yourself a little bit of a challenge. The biggest thing is just to make it fun. Have fun playing the game. That's the biggest part. If you're not enjoying playing the game, then what's the point of making it a challenge, you know? So, I believe that is everything for today. It's just a lot of the beginner task, the starter island stuff. And if you enjoyed this style of voiceover, let me know in the comments down below. I like doing a mix, or I mostly like talking as I'm playing, but I don't mind this at all. I don't know. Let me know. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.